Greg, normally we'd be talking to you about the scrummaging, and we'll get to that, but can you talk to us about the threats in the Italian backline first of all?
Yeah, massive threats out there. If you look at their wingers and Campagnaro as well, Sato, they're pretty dangerous. They break a lot of tackles. They're actually an exciting team to watch. And then their number 9 is dangerous, Gory. So he's another guy we have to keep an eye on, and for you supporters out there to have a look at. And Kelly Halmana, who's actually a Kiwi guy, he's about 107 kilos at number 10, so he's a big man and can often truck it up quite well, and has a really good drop kick at the start of a game. He can put it up quite high, and he's quite clever with how he does all that.
Back to the scrum. The Italians, no less than the Argentinians, really pride themselves on their scrummaging, don't they?
Yeah, there's obviously a similarity in how they scrum. Actually, when they do play each other, you quite often get 15 to 20 second scrums because they both don't hook the ball and just trying to man up. And it's really interesting. And even Parisa at the back will shift sides to whatever side he wants up, and he's pretty passionate about it as well. You can hear them talking it up during it. So we know it's going to be one of those days where you've got to hang tough, stay in the fight.
In terms of the overall where Ireland are at the moment, there's a lot of talk externally, the pressure. The campaign hasn't gone the way we'd have wanted it to, but there are some small margins in terms of the losses and the victories. What's the atmosphere like in camp?
One thing we haven't forgotten is how to win and what it feels like to win. You know, because we won pretty well over the last few years, and I think that feeling is good. It's just getting back to the how and what we need to do, and we're so close. 16-all draw, 1 point loss to France against 2 good teams. So we know that we just need to probably be a little bit more clinical, maybe in the opposition 22 with winning the ball, holding on to the ball, and applying that pressure, and then defensively just making the right choices, and just getting our physicality back to where it was. You know.
You've been able to run the rule over a couple of new lads in the likes of Ultan Delan and others coming into the camp. How have they got on?
Really well. Alton's growing every week he's with us. He obviously has been with Connacht and had a really good base with Pat. They've done a great job with him, so it's just a matter of him growing in terms of the Irish calls and our systems and things like that. So, and physically he's ahead of his age too, which is great, and he seems like he's soaking it up and enjoying the environment.